beginning our Thursday morning good day yoga class in Shavasana today. Always, I'm just finding it such a beautiful way to be. It was the way I begin every single class in my teacher training program, and I fell away from it for a while and getting back to it now and realizing the benefit of resting, letting go, softening into your practice, kind of getting mentally prepared. I mean, all those things that we tend to skip through, in our daily lives. We all do it. I'm no exception, of course. So it's nice to lie down. Shavasana is a very important posture. There have been classes just on Shavasana, just on how to relax. And it's very typical for someone in the beginning stages of their asana practice to not be able to stay in Shavasana because there's so much energy running through the body, so much tension, so much stress, so many thoughts running through the head that they're incapable. So coming into Shavasana is a fabulous practice to remember that it's called corpse pose. So in corpse, we die to all of our old habits, our bad habits, things that we no longer need in our life. It's a beautiful time to connect to that kind of a philosophy. So this week and next week, we're in the second half of November and the time of Thanksgiving and gratitude. So cultivating gratitude also serves to naturally attract more of what we love into our lives. And Dr. Claudia Welch says, Prana follows thought. So you've heard me say this before, that energy follows thought. So the prana is kind of the vehicle that rides on the physical breath. It's the energy system. So that energy creates an attraction. So when we're in the habit of feeling grateful and are intently focused upon it as a practice, our life force energy gathers around and gives us buoyancy to the very things that we are most aligned with, which naturally magnetizes more of the same towards us. That's what she has, these are her words. So cultivate that sense today. Along with relaxing and feeling the full weight of the body, connecting to the breath, and connecting to that pranic force, or that vital energy or vital force. There's lots of different names for them. They all mean the same thing. And as you begin to rest a little bit deeper, a little bit more softening and relaxing goes on. When the body relaxes, the mind relaxes. When the mind relaxes, the body relaxes. Let's take a couple more very mindful breath cycles. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, feet and legs together, arms overhead, full body stretch. And stretching just the right side and left that a couple times, and then always go back to the center. If you do it, 2 or 3 times, whatever, your body cues you to do. This is what you need to do. And then finish in the center. And then as you stretch, centering, take an inhale. And exhale, knees to chest. And then take some mindful breaths as you hug and release the knees. A nice way to warm up the spine and bring a little bit more elasticity into it. And rock side to side, take care of that low back, mid back. Release some of the prana that might be swirling around in that pelvic bowl we talked about earlier. And breathing through that as well. And then straighten out the legs. We'll do our infamous leg lifts. So, starting with the right, flex the foot, inhale up, exhale down. We'll just do it 3 times in each side. Flex the left, inhale it up, exhale it down. Right side, inhale, exhale. Remember to relax completely in between. Inhale left, exhale, relax. One more, inhale right. Relax the right one on the left, inhale, exhale, and completely relax. Take a breath. We're going to do the same thing but with pointed toes. So point the right, inhale, exhale, keep it stretched and strong. Relax, left, inhale up, exhale, relax, right, left, relax it. One more, right, and left. All right, relax completely. Go back to Shavasana. Take a breath. So we're prepared for our double leg lifts with flexed feet, toes pointing up. And either modify it or keep the hands next to the hips. Inhale up. Exhale, relax. Inhale. Exhale, relax. One more. Exhale. And relax. All right, take a breath. Point the toes, double leg lifts. Let's point toes. Inhale. Exhale. Strong, straight legs. Inhale. Use the abdominal muscles. Exhale. One more. Relax it. Then come on. And exhale. Fully relax in Shavasana. Let it all go. Good job. Well done. Get all prepared for our weekend. Breathe deep. Fully relax. Relax quickly. And then roll to one side. Come to seated. And just a little bit of neck work before we begin. So easy pose, butterfly, anything you want. Sit up nice and tall, lengthen the spine, relax the shoulders, And drop chin to chest for just a couple neck rolls. Always a good place to start surveying the body. See what needs to need a little extra attention, and always be grateful for what is working well. I think that's the part we tend to skip over a little bit, is that there's so much of what we do that we do so well. Even, I'm not saying perfect, back to center, I'm saying just coming to class and doing it and making it work is a beautiful practice in itself. So leg cradle, so full leg, right leg in front, so the foot in the elbow, full cradle, and begin that little sway back and forth. Welcome, Connie, I see you joining us. And if you're just joining, you might want to just take a quick Shavasana break first, do a couple leg lifts, and then join in on the regular asanas. All right, wide net swing. Make it a little bit deeper. And then right hand to the right toe, straighten the leg out, sit up tall, open it to the right, cross it over to the left, switch. I like to hang on to my ankle or foot for a little bit of extra support so I can work with straightening that knee and still sitting up straight. And ignoring the pain that, that this particular posture elicits. So back to center, knee to nose. And relax that leg from the left in front. So we'll cradle the left. So it's the full cradle. And you want to get the bottom of your foot right in the crease of the elbow and your toes pointing up if possible. So that's the ideal position. Straight or back, it's not going to be perfectly straight, of course. And then we're working with opening up in the hip joint, in the inner thigh. Beautiful little practice. A little deeper swing. Left hand to that left foot. Straighten her out. Sit up nice and tall. And open. Cross it over. And center that leg, knee to nose. Lift it up as high as it can go. Encourage that leg to lift. You might be surprised on how much movement is in that hip when you're sitting, especially after practicing for this many years. And then releasing that leg. Just shake it out a bit. Or a good rub. And we're going to go right into butterfly. So with our hips nice and warmed up, tuck those heels in and begin a gentle flutter. And when you feel, sufficiently warmed up, you can speed this up a bit. And then personally, I like following mobility pose after this. So that's just drawing the heels in just a titch more, sit up a little bit taller, roll the shoulders back, press the knees down. This is more of a static pose. Press, keep pressing. Don't go past that pain threshold. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deep. The full posture, the knees would be resting on the floor. And then relax the legs. Bring the soles of the feet to the floor, knees bent. Come right into squat. So however you get into this squat, we're going to practice a little bit of moving squat. So one hand on each knee, and then the right knee goes towards the left foot, and then vice versa, left to right. You might have to separate your feet just a little bit to get that knee to come right up to the opposite foot. In this variation of squat, it's actually called, I forget what it's called. You rest your abdomen on the thighs. You're supposed to be massaging the abdomen. So this is not one that we're sitting up tall on. We're letting the legs do a nice gentle massage of the organ. So do as many as you can. If you can do one, that's great. If you can do more, go for it. If you're done with that, come to seated. Keep your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and we'll do a upward facing, we'll do tabletop first and then upward facing plank. So knees bent, lift the hips. So that should relax that inner thigh, that hip area, inner hip. And then relax the hips. Do a little knee hug. And then practice upward plank. So the legs are straightened out and kind of dig the heels into the floor. And then lift everything, flatten the feet, straighten your head. So the hips are up nice and high level to the floor. And relax the hips. So give your knees a nice, well-deserved hug. And to counterpose that, straighten out your legs for a seated forward fold, so toes up. Straighten the spine. Inhale, arms up. Forward and down. Go your lowest comfortable point. Inhale forward and up. Reach straight up. And then relax on the posture. And let's shake this up just a little bit today. While we're on the floor, transition to camel pose. So in this class, we're practicing full camel. So what we can do to begin is tuck your toes first. We'll modify it first. Press the hips forward and then drop both hands to the heels. And then come up when you're ready. So the full is feet. Take a couple breaths first, and then hips forward, one hand to each heel. And slowly come up and take a quick child's pose. Take some nice deep breaths in child. Find your way back to kneeling with your hips to heels. And we'll do a little bit of lion. So everybody loves lion. We'll work on just the facial movement. So exhale, the tongue out, almost try to touch your chin. And cross your eyes, look towards your brow center. And force the exhale out of the lungs. So good time to be practicing it. So take an inhale. Exhale. Coughing is good. All right, take a breath. We'll do two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more when you're ready. Make sure you breathe in between. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Relax out of that. YouTube, when I have these recorded, YouTube takes 3 pictures, and then I get to choose which picture I want as a thumbnail, and most of them are not all that great. So I wish for once it would take a picture doing lion. That would be fun, but it never does. All right, come to standing. We're going to work with our sun salutations. The full version with knee to the floor. And we'll do 3. So stand, close your eyes just for a moment. Check in with breath. Let it settle. And take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Slow version. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back. Drop the knee, look forward. Retain the breath. Left leg back, plank pose. Exhale, 8 points. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog, lift the hips. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, up. Exhale to stand. Inhale. Exhale to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Retain right leg back. Exhale, 8 points. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left forward. Exhale, right forward. Inhale, up. Exhale to standing. Inhale. Exhale to heart, a little quicker. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right back. Retain, left back. Exhale, 8 points. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right forward. Exhale, left forward. Inhale, up. Exhale to standing. Inhale. Exhale to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back. Retain, right leg back. Exhale, 8 points. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left forward. Exhale, right forward. Inhale, up. Exhale to standing. Third one, a little quicker. Inhale. Exhale to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right back. Retain, left back. Exhale, 8 points. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right forward. Exhale, left forward. Inhale, up. Exhale to standing. Inhale. Exhale to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left back. Retain, right back. Exhale, 8 points. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left forward. Exhale, right forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, standing. Close your eyes. Enjoy. Bring in that sense of gratitude with all the prana and energy running through the body right now. Thank your body for all it does. Couple more breaths, let everything settle. Swirl the word of thankfulness. Let it go from crown to toes, toe down. One more breath. Open your eyes if they're not already. And we'll practice some variations of side bending. Step your feet a little bit wider than we normally do. Bring your hands to the heart center. And begin tipping to the right. So it might feel awkward, that's okay. And you might not go as deep, and that's okay too. Come back up and go left. So we're using the full weight of the body rather than bringing the arm up and over to help us into the side bend. So this is good. This is more like an isometric exercise. So tip to the right and left. And center yourself. All right. Relax the arms And if you can, arms behind, palms together, fingertips down, or interlace, that'll be easier. Interlace, roll the shoulders back, and now tip from side to side. Go at your own pace, and notice the difference. Rest there, and we'll do reverse prayer. So your palms are together, and now the hands are working their way up the back. Nice wide stance. If this isn't doable, go back to that second version and start tipping. Two on each side, noticing. Step to center when you're done. Shake it out a little bit. And think about going into your bestest, comfortablest triangle. Bestest meaning what's good for you today, right now. So take a stance that feels comfortable, spin your feet to the right, and come into bestest. It's the one that gives you joy. And come up. Flip. Try the other way. Feel joyous, happiness, thankfulness. Bring it all in. Reaching it up, reaching it down. And then come up and relax the arms. Step it together. Let's go into some deeper back bending. So really get the torso warmed up. Let's start with the tip of the fingers at the waist. So your thumbs are on the side. Press the elbows back. Lift the chest up. Look back. So hips stay stable. And then come up. Slide your hands down so your fingertips are on your bum and the heel at the waist. Elbows back, chest up, look back. And come up. Now slide your hands down past toward your thighs. Elbows back, chest up, bend back. And take a moment. Back bending is strenuous work. Take a nice inhale. Exhale. All right, standing forward fold. Inhale the arms up, reach, lunge forward and down, line fingertips up with toes. Palms flat if you can. Let the head dingle. Keep the knees straight if possible. Bring your arms by your ears, kind of reach forward and up and back to standing. Take a breath. And then onto the floor. Go right into Cobra. So let's play with all four levels. Yeah, let's do the four. So the first level is the one we're laying on the floor, forehead down. Position your hands So they're right underneath your shoulders, and keep your legs together so like your big toe at least is touching. Take an inhale, and inhale, look forward, lift the chest only just a little bit. So you're unsupported here. We're not using any weight in the hands. Keep the legs down, and then release, forehead to floor. Second level, inhale to that second position, and then just press up slightly. Elbows are bent. Think of your navel just laying on the floor still. Go to that second level, and then the first. Okay, inhale to the second level, and then to third. And if you're able, straighten the elbows to that fourth level. If not, stay in the second or third. Look forward, open the shoulders. So Cobra Pose is mimicking what a cobra does. And it looks forward and it opens up that hood, when it's ready to eat his meal or catch his meal, and it opens it up. And then lower to 3. That navel down, and then to 2, and then to 1, and take a child's pose. Nice deep breath while you're down there. Come forward onto your tummies again and choose either full bow pose or half. So we'll do it twice. So inhale up when you're ready. Either version. And then exhale, release, rest a cheek for a moment. And then go back, either do it again or the other side. Inhale, hold. Exhale, rest the other cheek. And then press the chin to the floor and come into locust. So that's your make a fist with both places under your body. Press the chin down, lift the legs up. Exhale, release, press to a child's pose. While you're down there, give your hips a nice good wiggle back and forth. Breathe into that low back. Did a lot of low back work today. Well, all the back, upper and middle too. All right, and then come to seated. Get ready for spinal twisting. So there's several different versions of them. All of them are great. So let's try legs extended out in front and crossing left over right. Sit up super tall. Seat your sit bones. Right hand on that left knee and left hand behind and twist. keep both legs strong. That right leg got extended. The toes are up. That leg is working. The left leg crossed over is your leverage leg. And then unwind it. And do the switcheroo. Right over left. Always seat yourself. Lengthen the spine. And then begin the twist. Drain out, massage those internal organs, and then gently unwind it and come onto your backs. So we're practicing inversions again, and on Thursday classes we can modify them if you wish, or you can practice your full version if you feel comfortable with that. So to start with shoulder stand, if you want to just do the inverted action, I call it a quarter plow. This is a beautiful way to practice and modify inversion. If you're able to go right into a full shoulder stand, give that a try. Either one. So this is the time to be aware of where you are today as far as neck and shoulders, strength, ability, all of that, and decide which posture works best for you, or give yourself some encouragement and say, I'm going to try and go maybe a little bit deeper into a full shoulder stand. Either way, give yourself that opportunity. So either one that you're in, go into either half plow, legs level to the floor, full plow, toes touch overhead. Get nice and comfy in there. Get your shoulders and your neck relaxed. Get your chin pressed toward the chest. Bring attention to the thyroid. And find enjoyment in plow. I'm getting a renewed enjoyment out of full plow pose. I'm beginning to hold it for much longer than I have in my entire life of practicing asana. It's been a kind of a beautiful experience. So to come out of plow, tuck your knees to chest. And this is the important part. Roll out slow. Take your time. And then take a brief rest. And then we'll come into the beginning of bridge pose. So bend the knees, feet flat on the floor. Inhale the hips up. We're going to work that chin toward the chest again with that same attention on thyroid. And then exhale the hips down. Inhale them up. Walk the heels towards the hands and see if you can hang on to the heels or the ankles. Roll your shoulders under, lift the hips up a little higher. Take care of your neck, chin to chest. And breathe. Begin to slowly lower those hips and hug your knees, care the back. straighten out your legs and prepare for any version of fish pose you would like to practice today. Either the straight legs, crossed legs, lotus legs. There is another version of fish that I actually do kind of forget about, and it's tucking both legs under where you're sitting in between the heels. Hips are on the floor. So if you have healthy knees, you can go ahead and try this. And then start walking back, drop the elbows to the floor. I like to hang on to the bottoms of my feet, palms to bottoms of feet, lift the chest, and drop your head. So if you're trying this version, you can bring your knees together. We stay in fish for about 30 seconds. So try it about another 10 if you any version you want. And then gently lift the head and neck, come out of fish, straighten out the legs, relax just for a moment. And we'll end class with some lying torso twists. And again, any version that you want to work with. If you bend your knees, feet flat on the floor, cross the right leg all the way over the left. So that's one version. The other version is tucking your foot underneath, kind of wrapping it around the ankle or the calf, wherever it ends up, and then dropping both those knees to the left and the right. Arms out at a T, palms up or down, either way that feels most comfortable to shoulders. Then bring the knees up and we'll change the cross. And the third version is just keeping your knees together, feet together, and then dropping them to the right, stacking your feet. So you can do any one of those three versions. So I'll do the same on this side. All right, bring your knees up. Straighten them out. Give a little rest. And we'll massage the back a little bit with ending with moving yoga. So bend the knees again, feet and knees together. Drop both of them to the right, look left. And then inhale to center, drop them to the left and look right. So continue with that. Inhale, center, exhale as you lower. Go at a nice rhythmic pace. Let your breath keep up with the movement of the knees. Don't rush ahead. Pretend that your breath is the engine that's running your knees. So the breath is slightly ahead of the movement. Interesting to play with. And keep it smooth. So the breath is always smooth. The movement of the knees and the head are smooth as well. So everything is well orchestrated. So you're the conductor. The body is the orchestra. Or I should say, the breath is the conductor. Nice, beautiful, soft rhythm. A couple more on each side. Maybe your knees lower a tad more to the floor. Maybe they don't. That's okay. Just be aware. And then after that second round, just center everything. Straighten your legs out. Come back to where we began in Shavasana. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Let's bring in that thought process of prana following thought, or energy following thought. And then bring in whatever sense of gratitude or thankfulness you have, whether it be toward yourself, toward anyone in your family, toward friends, acquaintances, animals, nature, trees, water, all the elements. And go into silence and hold that space for those thoughts. Very gently, bring your legs together. Arms overhead, stretch. Hug the knees. And roll left. Receive it. Close your eyes for another moment. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. And much gratitude to you and to our health and wellness. Namaste.